Now, without a doubt, communication is a vital part of relationships, whether new or established. The words you choose can significantly impact the connection you have or are trying to build. Whether we're talking about expressing appreciation or offering support, on today's video, I'm going to share with you 14 things you should say to women. So whether you're looking to enhance your communication skills or create a more positive environment in your relationship, you're in the right place. Now, if you're new here, welcome. Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. If any or all those topics interest you, I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Anthony Phillips, salute. Now we're going to start today's video off with 3 powerful words you can say to women. I've made plans. You see, one of the best qualities you can have is being decisive. Indecisiveness is a huge turnoff, especially when you first meet a woman. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're talking to a woman and you ask her, hey, what do you like to do? What would you like to do? She asks you the same thing. Bad move. What you need to do is make a plan, have a date, and share it with her. Say, hey, I made plans to do such and such on this certain day. I'd love for you to join me. Being decisive in making plans demonstrates confidence, maturity, and stability, all attractive qualities. So if you want to use 3 powerful words when talking to women, say, I've made plans. Now, next up are some key words you should share with a woman, whether it's a new relationship or if you've been with her for a while. Simply say, I appreciate you. We all like to be appreciated, men and women. And if you have a great woman that does great things for you, acknowledge it. Even the little things, thank her for them. A simple thank you can go a long way. Now, hey, I know, especially when you've been with someone for a while, it's easy to forget or take for granted what she's done for you, the positive impact she's had on your life. And to show appreciation, it doesn't have to be some grand gesture. A simple thank you or I appreciate you will go a long, long way. Now, next up is a suggestion, especially for my guys that just met a woman or are trying to get to know her. Compliment something other than her body parts. Now, I know it can be tempted to compliment her on that nice rack or that great rear end. Resist that temptation, especially when you're getting to know a woman. This can be very off-putting and inappropriate. It's way too forward. Now, I'm not telling you to not compliment her, but be more subtle and suave when you do it. Compliment something she has on. Something like, hey, nice shoes. I love that color on you. It really brings out your eyes. It's all well and good to give a woman a compliment, but when you first meet her, don't compliment her on body parts. You don't know her like that yet, playboy. Another thing I want you to say to your woman, whether it's new or established, ask her, how was your day? Especially the more you get to know her. You see, she may need to decompress, vent, or share positive news. And this is an easy segue for her to share her interests and her passions with you. An easy way for you to learn more about her. It lets her know that you're taking an interest in her. So give her an opportunity to share her day, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Everybody likes to share. Everybody likes to be asked about them. So give her the opportunity to decompress or share some positive news with you. Ask her, how was her day? Now, next up, I have a tip that's a kissing cousin to the last one, asking how her day was. If she relays to you that she had a bad or negative day, all you simply need to do is say, I'm sorry you went through that. This immediately shows empathy and it prevents you from doing what a lot of guys are tempted to do, myself included. Go into immediate fix-it mode. That's something that I need you to resist the temptation to do. Most of the time, if she's had a bad day, she simply needs to get it out. Unless she asks you for your input, keep your solution to yourself. The value much more often lies in the ability to share what happened, not in you offering a solution. Your first instinct should be to listen and to express empathy, not to try to fix it. So if she's had a rough day, simply say, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Now I'm gonna help you with the next step in the last scenario. If she has a bad day and she expresses it to you, after showing empathy, then ask, what do you need me to do? This definitely helps you from going into immediate problem-solving mode. Remember, it's her issue, her challenge. She's in control on how it gets handled. She may have already decided a course of action and she can tell you how she needs you to assist her. But this also gives her a chance to ask for your opinion, to ask for a solution you may have. If she needs a plan or proactive solution from you, by asking, what do you need me to do, she can express that to you. Remember, although it's your natural instinct as a man to be a problem solver, instead of you immediately grabbing the reins and telling her what she needs to do, ask her what she needs you to do for her. Now, next up, I have one of the easiest things for you to do when it comes to what you should say to a woman. Sometimes the best thing to say, nothing at all. You see, whether she's had a good, bad, or indifferent day, sometimes the best thing to do is to be an active listener. Listen, generally women love to talk and express themselves, and she especially loves talking to you. Sometimes she just needs to get it out. All you need to do is shake your head. Oh yeah? That's interesting. What could be easier than that? This is a great time for you to show your excellent listening skills. Remember, your woman loves to share. Sometimes the sharing will be a one-way street. Sometimes it's okay to say nothing at all. Now we're going to circle back a bit to an earlier point I made, trying to stay away from complimenting body parts. Here's a suave way to do it, better way to do it, but still give a physical compliment. Tell her she has a beautiful smile. Now, one thing I want you to avoid, don't tell a woman to smile. That's a no-no. But if you do catch her smiling, compliment her on it. This is a compliment everybody likes to hear. And if she's already smiling, the smile will probably get even wider. And this is a compliment you can use with a woman you just getting to know, or if it's your wife of 15 years. If you catch a woman smiling, she'll always love to hear you have a beautiful smile. Here's another great category of compliments you can share. Tell your woman, you look great today. Not tell her she looks good in general, but specifically, she looks good today. Here's the thing, women often put a lot of effort into their appearance, especially if you're going on a date or having an event. It never hurts for you to acknowledge all the effort they put into looking good for you. Whether it's through positive body language or simply telling her, let her know she looks good. Tell her how amazing the outfit she picked out makes her look. It takes only a few seconds for you to acknowledge the effort she's made. It's just confirmation that she's done a great job. If your woman looks especially beautiful today, don't hesitate to let her know. Now here's some great words that you can share with your women that guys often ignore to do. Tell your woman she's great at fill in the blank. Everyone, including your woman, loves to be acknowledged for their skills, wants to be appreciated for what they bring to the table. So those positive qualities that made you choose to be with this woman, don't hesitate to highlight them. Tell her she has a great sense of humor. She's a great cook. She's great at a certain sport. You appreciate her knowledge base in a specific subject. You appreciate her intellect. Now, I'm going to assume you're not with the woman that doesn't have assets that you appreciate she brings to the table. It will go a long way with her if you acknowledge said value. Time to time, it's an excellent idea to share with your woman, you're great at fill in the blank. And our next tip is very similar and in the same vein of that last tip. You often want to tell your woman, I love when you do this. This is a great way to communicate that the thing she does has a positive impact on both you and the relationship. And whether it's a big or small thing, it's a confirmation that she's doing the right thing. A lot of times men and women are left guessing if they're doing things that please their partner, whether we're actually doing things our mate likes. You can help take some of the guesswork out of it, reinforce that she's on the right path. And hey, there's something in this for you as well. The more you let her know what you like that she does, the more of it you'll receive. So make sure you tell your woman, I love when you do this. It's good for you, her, and the relationship. Now, next up is a very helpful line to use, especially if you made a good choice in choosing the woman you're with. I'm assuming you did. Don't hesitate to ask for her opinion or her help. If there's a question you have or you find yourself in a dilemma, use your partner as a resource. If you found that you've hit a roadblock, you'll be surprised how valuable her perspective can be. And one of the great things about it, men and women, we're different. Sometimes we have a different vision and a different way of looking at it. Use that asset. Here's the thing, nobody gets far in life being Mr. Know-It-All. None of us have all the answers. You'd be surprised the person with the answer could be right next to you. Don't hesitate to ask this person who's valuable enough to be in your life to add value to you by giving their opinion or their help. Now, next up is a part of the communication that can really impact your relationship, especially when it comes to intimacy. Tell your woman, last night was great. Here's the thing, when it comes to intimacy, both men and women can suffer from performance anxiety. They want to be sure they're pleasing their mate. And oftentimes we leave each other guessing. We don't say, hey, you did this right, or hey, I really don't like that. When you share how great she was the night before, it opens those lines of communication. It allows you to break down barriers to get more insight from each partner, what they would like more of, or something new they might want to try. Trust me, your intimacy and your relationship will be better for it. So if she did a great job last night, let her know. Don't keep her guessing. Let her know she's got skills. Now here's something I definitely want you to get in the habit of sharing, especially as your relationship gets longer and stronger. Let her know it's you and me against the world. Here's the thing, a good relationship is when two individuals come together and create something where the sum is greater than its individual parts. She needs to know you are a team and nothing and no one will come in between that team, that you have a solid union. It will make her go harder for you and the relationship. Everybody wants to be part of a winning team. And when you let her know it's you and her against the world, this is a great team building exercise and will make your relationship stronger.